everybody, we're back. I'm JC.
And I'm Olivia.
And you're listening to the Midwest Buzz.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun.
Welcome to the Midwest Buzz. Today on... sound like news anchors.
That would be so fun. We get like a script.
Yeah, a teleprompter.
We should do a teleprompter challenge. I get to write your script and you get to write mine.
Okay.
And then we could see who is better at being a news anchor.
Tune in next week to see that.
I always do the challenges like on TikTok.
Yeah, where they
see if you can keep up.
Yeah.
I get tongue-tied quite a bit. But it's fun to like at least try.
I know that I would because I'm a slower reader. Especially when I'm having to read out loud and mess up.
I read fast, but I mess up.
Yeah.
So, like, I'll, like, substitute words. Like, my brain will read it. And if it could say, like, there was a flood on the 189, I'd be like, it was flooding on the 189. Like, I'd read it completely different, but I'd get the point across, if that makes sense. I don't know.
So, maybe don't hire us to get your news, but you'll get it accurate. I mean, like, it'll be mostly accurate.
It'll be entertaining.
Yeah.
Olivia and I went to the gym this morning, and I left my phone and my water bottle at the gym, but I was, like, gonna come over here anyway, so I was like, I'm sure she grabbed it.
Yep.
I went 30 minutes without my phone and my emotional support water bottle.
I know. I had my hands full going out to my car.
I thought of it, I was like, that was so nice of you to take it, but I was like, that couldn't have been easy carrying Grant, your water bottle, like, all of your stuff. I was like, dang.
That's alright. Plus it was raining.
And it's raining today. A little cozy vibes.
Yeah.
I don't know how, like, I get that they never had it, so it wasn't something they thought they were missing, but, like, my grandpa will still be like, I don't need to take my phone with me when he goes and does something, and I'm like...
Like, what if something happens?
What would you do if
you
didn't have it? And, like, obviously I didn't need it. Well, I couldn't pay for my Caribou on my app. I had to use cash. But other than that, like, I'm like, I don't know, like, how I could go without the communication.
Yeah.
Like, I had landlines, but...
I know. Well, I was even thinking, so obviously I took JC's phone for her, and then I was like, how do I let her know I have it? Like, what do you do?
I popped in.
Just
I was
wait.
like, did you take it, Adam? He's like, yeah. Okay. To my phone. Yeah. So... I'm alive after 30 minutes without her. Just PSA to everyone.
She survived.
I did. My sister-in-law was getting a new phone on Sunday, and so they were, like, doing the transfer for her, and she came over to my house, and she's like, I don't know my kids, I don't know my phone. And I was like, do you feel like you're 14 again?
Yeah, seriously. Feel like, you're like, I don't know what to do with my hands.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, that would be really, like, weird.
Yeah.
But it's nice to go without the phone sometimes, because... It's seriously...
They are distracting. It makes you, like, think about things. Although, I was like, I saw a FedEx driver, and I was like, oh, I should check my tracking on that thing that I'm getting. And...
Can't do it.
Can't do it. Didn't have my phone.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, I'm completely, like, crippled without my phone.
Yeah. Speaking of tracking on a package, I think I got scammed. Well,
no.
I saw this ad on Instagram, and it was like... It's this brand that I had heard of before for, like, basically those sock shoes for kids, which are better for their toes and for their feet.
Okay.
So, like, has the padding to protect their feet, but it doesn't, like, conceal them. They're, like, more...
Yeah.
More or
it
less
lets
barefoot.
their feet be free.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, I'd gotten Grant kind of a knockoff pair on Amazon, but he just really hates them. Anyways, he hates any shoes right now, so it's fine. But they were like, today's special, like, they were... only charging shipping on your first pair.
Oh.
And so you could get a pair and only have to pay shipping, which was $10. And I was like, oh, Adam, can we do this? And he's like, yeah, sure. So I got Grant a pair and, just paid the shipping, whatever. I got the email confirmation, and then I got an email confirmation saying that it shipped. And that was a while ago. So today I was like, oh, let me just check the shipping on it. I click on the shipping number, and it's like, there's no package for the shipping number created, like, yet.
Oh,
and then I, like, went onto the website and, like, clicked on the tracking number, and it was like, there's no order associated with this number. And I was like, are you kidding me? So
What did you pay with it for? Like, Like, did you use a credit card or PayPal, or what did you use?
Credit card.
You could probably dispute it.
Okay.
You can go on and...
Because, I used our Amex.
Yeah,
so.
I bet you could.
Okay.
I know I did that on PayPal one time.
Okay.
I got, like, charged for something, and it was, like, a fraud thing. And I just said, like, I didn't ever get this product, and they got the money back from the company.
Okay, I'll have to try that, because, I messaged the company and was like, I think I got scammed. But basically, I was like, did I actually order from you? Did you actually run this special? Or no?
I mean, I guess see what they say.
Yeah, so.
At least they should know that someone's trying to...
Yeah, like, no, we don't do that.
fraudulently take their product and sell it.
I mean, it was a pretty good deal because the shoes are usually $29. So, which paying that for kids' shoes, I just couldn't. But $10.
$10 shipping. I mean,
Yeah,
I feel like they probably still make money on them because the shipping can't be that much.
Yeah,
it can't be that heavy to.
No, they're like nothing. They're air.
Yeah.
Anyways, so
interesting.
I'll keep you guys updated on what happens with that.
Keep us posted.
Yeah.
Tell them your exciting news that Grant slept.
Oh yeah, I was like, what? Exciting.
Grant that's exciting news for me to hear.
Grant slept 12 hours straight. It was like 12 hours and 2 minutes. Adam and I woke up on Sunday morning and we were like, he's still asleep. And we started getting ready for church and like Adam took a shower and everything and he was still asleep. And it was so nice.
Were you like mildly worried?
I was just like kept checking the monitor like,
is
he
breathing.
Good? Yeah, we had spent all day Saturday out in the sun and at the lake, so I just think he was. I mean, he took his naps. He didn't take super.
Exhausted.
Yeah, I mean, like I know how I feel after being in the sun. So
yeah, on Sunday I was just out at the farm and just like Trace we were like on the trampoline and we were like biking and running back and forth and just like playing with the calves and like we were just outside all day. And Sunday when I got home that night, I was like, I'm exhausted. Yeah, like I'm so tired. And I'm sure it was like the sun and everything.
I'm just playing and so imagine how the kids sleep. Yeah, has your sleep score gone up or improved any?
The highest, I think I still have this like crud, so I feel like I just haven't been sleeping as good. The highest I've gotten is like a 92.
It's the same. Mine on Sunday morning was a 93. That's the highest I've ever had.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, felt really good.
Mine is weird though on the Oura Ring. If you take a nap, you can increase your sleep score.
Interesting.
So, I mean,
naps are good for you.
And, like, take a nap in the afternoon on, like, a Sunday.
You're like, I gotta start taking naps.
Guess I gotta take naps for my sleep score.
You're gonna be at a wedding. I gotta go take my siesta. I'll be right back. We're just gonna put this in the timeline. JC's siesta.
JC's nap.
Yeah.
That would be, I'm sure that would go over really well.
Yeah, totally.
You guys just do your own little candid things.
Yeah, we built in this break for a reason. No, but anyways.
Should we get into the episode?
Yeah, well, I had one thing I wanted to talk about. I started doing Grant's baby book. Oh, sorry, I keep hitting my mic. Yeah. And there's a page in there that's like influential leaders at the time. I haven't filled that in because I'm just really disappointed with the leaders that are at the time of his birth. And then it's like the price of milk, the price of bread, the price of gas, that kind of stuff. And then it was like popular music artists. And I was like, I know Adam's not going to be happy about it, but it's Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
That was the year of Taylor Swift where she did her tour and everything. So I was like, okay, Taylor Swift. I put it down.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
I was like, so he's going to, then I was curious. It's like, I wonder if when he's like old enough to read this back or whatever, if it'll be like, oh yeah, Taylor Swift, she stayed popular or if it'll be like, Taylor Swift, oh yeah, she's that girl that I really
when this episode comes out, her new album will have dropped. Oh. It drops on the 19th.
She's staying relevant. I mean, she's not going anywhere anytime soon. But.
I can't imagine, unless something crazy happened, I can't imagine her just stopping making music.
No, but I wonder if it'll.
She genuinely loves making music. I think.
I'm trying to think of someone from like our parents, that or like who was popular when I was born versus like now. Is it someone who I'm like.
In the 90s, who was popular, but I feel like I think of a lot of country artists. Yeah. But you think about like. Michael Jackson. Yeah. He would have been popular then. Or
like Bruce Springsteen was popular and I still know. I mean, I know that name because of my parents, but it's not like someone I listen to except for at Christmas time.
I'll Google it.
It was popular the year born. Anyways, but I'm just trying to get Grant's baby book done because I want to have it at like his birthday party for people to look through. But this book that I got from Amazon is really cool because it also has like the house we brought you home to, your nursery, and like you take pictures of those things, which I was like, how cool would that be if I could look back on that, so.
That is really fun. So. My mom did a really good job filling out my book, being the oldest. Yeah. She has a lot of like that stuff in there.
I'm worried about the other kids because I haven't even done a good job with Grant, so those subsequent children might not get a great baby book, or they might because I learned with Grant what best to do.
I feel like you'll do good. Yeah, you're like someone who prioritizes photos and stuff, and I bet it'll stay. Okay, the number one song in 1992 was "I Will Always Love You" by Whitney Houston. Oh yeah, she's still relevant. Yeah. I mean, not relevant, but she's not still creating music, but
you know who she is.
You know who she is.
Yeah, and she's. I think, is Whitney Houston passed? I think she passed.
It's a good song. It's good. I don't know. She probably... I have no idea.
Yeah. She passed. Wow. She passed a while ago. February 11th. What?
Dr. Dre.
She was only 48 when she passed.
Oh. Really?
Accidental
I would have
drowning.
said she was like 80. Like
she was 48.
She was that young when
an accidental drowning with contributing factors of heart disease and cocaine use.
I was going to say,
whoopsie.
It's the vitamin C and not that kind.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Whoops.
Interesting.
Yeah. So.
Fun fact for you guys.
Yes, I've been having fun with that. I did write down some things I wanted to talk about because I just was like, I want to make sure I talk about these things. Planning Grant's birthday party. Not going over the top, but there will be matching shirts for me, Adam and Grant.
Yay! That was maybe really loud today. I was rooting for this, and I was like, you guys have to do matching shirts.
Yeah, so my mother-in-law made those. Meg did the design, and then
nice.
Tammy made them. So.
One of my cousins, every year, I think her kid's like maybe 12 now, every year, his dad wears a t-shirt that says, "It's Abram's birthday."
Aww.
And they have a photo of him from the age of 1, like, all the way till now. Like,
Aww.
every year he wears this shirt on his birthday, and it's so cute.
That's really cute.
Yeah.
Adam wants to race Grant every year on his birthday. And then see once Grant, like, finally beats him. But
that's fun. I like that.
I mean, I don't think it'll... I mean, he can start this year.
I mean,
sure.
You could start it. He's walking. Might as well document it.
That'd be funny.
That is.
Oh, and then some exciting news. I'm going to get my tooth fixed.
Oh.
I'm doing it through Bite, Byte.
Yeah.
If Bite wants to sponsor. Anyways, so I'm excited about that. I just have to, like, purchase the treatment plan, and then it takes, like, a few weeks for them to create it. But then I think they said that it'll only take 12 weeks
of
that's
aligners. Not bad.
And then just having to wear a retainer at night after that. So, I'm excited about that because
super exciting.
This tooth has been bugging me.
I know. I feel like, and not that you can't be confident with a
but it just helps.
Smile, but, like, your smile, I feel like, is so much of your personality, like, your confidence, and
I just think
when it's done.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing is you're just gonna have to wear those retainers religiously because after it's staying that way for so long, it's gonna want to go back.
Yeah, it'll help me not snack so much. So, okay, and then I had 2 questions for you. Are you going to Ashland's retreat?
I am. Yeah.
Nice. I didn't know that it was in May. I thought it was going to be in the fall at first.
She had, like, thrown out a bunch of dates. And she settled on May, and I had nothing going on that week.
That's awesome.
So I have, so it's a Monday through a Friday.
Oh, it's a long one.
The Sunday before, I have my big street team shoot, which I'm so excited about. Like, Bloodweaver's going to do floral for it.
Oh, fun.
It's going to be so good.
Yeah.
And then that Saturday that I come back, I have a wedding. So, like,
You just really need to relax at the retreat.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to...
Which is what it kind of is.
Probably, like, leave at a good time Monday, obviously, get there, whatever, and then try to leave really early Friday, just so I'm home. It's in Illinois.
So
but it's actually, like, right on the Iowa border.
Okay.
So it's not... It's, like, a 9-hour drive.
Okay. Are you making it with anyone or just by yourself?
Well, Ashlyn's driving that Monday and that Friday because she's second shooting the wedding with me on Saturday.
Oh.
So I was like, I might just drive with her. Because if both of us are driving, like, it wouldn't be that terrible.
No.
Because the flights are really weird. It's a small town.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I might as well just drive. Especially if she's going, we can just drive together.
Yeah. Super fun. Excited for her for that.
Yeah. I think it's going to be cool.
Okay. How is 75 hard going?
Good. I do feel like it's gotten easier. I'm very, like, once I get into a routine, it's not hard for me to, feel like, stick to it once it's established.
Yeah.
And I'm on day, what would I be on? 50, because I'm done on the 26th, the day before Grant's birthday.
Oh, you're done the day before his?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So I have 10 days left.
Wow.
Yeah. So
it's
I'm on
only
65.
10 days.
Well, the day before his birthday.
Yeah.
It's 11 days till his birthday.
Till his birthday party, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. His actual birthday. Anyway, it's been good. I feel like now that it's been nice out and stuff, it's been super easy to, like, go on walks, get in the outdoor workout part of it.
Yeah.
The diet part, I started doing Whole30 the last, like, 30 days of it. that's probably been harder just because you can't really eat out on Whole30.
Yeah.
It's very limited what you can have. But as a whole, it's been actually really good.
Good. I think you've been doing good.
It's been really good just to like force you to stay active and work out. I think
have
the
a good
hard
routine.
time for me, on Saturday I have a wedding. And I was like, okay, I have to be at the wedding at 10:30. I won't be done at the wedding till 9:30.
Yeah.
And I was like, I have to wake up and do both of my workouts right away in the morning and then just pack water and stuff, because if I don't, I'm not going to want to work out after I get done at a wedding.
That was my other question, because I remember you doing like a Whole30 with Madison last wedding season at some point. Did you guys just eat the food, or what did you do? Because you're also gluten-free and dairy-free still for this one. Like, obviously you would be dairy-free for Whole30.
When we did Whole30 last...
I remember you guys packing snacks.
Yeah, we packed a lot of snacks, and then we would just kind of like basically eat the meat. And if there was like a salad or vegetables.
Okay.
I didn't, like, obviously Whole30, if it was fried in something or had anything, you probably shouldn't have had it. But I was like, okay, it's a chicken breast. I'll just like eat the chicken breast and eat some vegetables. Is there possibly butter on these vegetables? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, that was hard. It's like, I'm not going to go like...
But again, you're not doing the Whole30 for the whole elimination, see what you inflame to kind of thing at this point. You're just doing it
for more like the clean eating.
Yeah. So, nice.
Yeah.
I think that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then the last thing I wanted to talk about was caribou. JC made me...
Olivia's an influencer now.
She had me see if I could get in the ambassador program, because she's like, do they just give it to anyone? You should try. No,
I didn't mean it like in a negative
No.
way.
She was just like, see, because she's like, are they only giving it to photographers?
Yeah, because it was weird because they had approached me like, please go sign up for our ambassador program.
Yeah.
And so I didn't know, like, are they just taking a certain amount of people per capita?
Yeah.
Are they, like, I'm curious how they're doing it.
Yeah.
You guys are big caribou fans. Go try to do it, because you get 10% off every order.
Yeah.
Anytime you post like a reel or a TikTok or like a story, they'll send you gift cards. They always run like promotional stuff. Like when they released all their lavender drinks, they sent me like a huge PR kit with a gift card and coffee and like cups, like so many things.
Yeah, it's cool.
So
yeah, I got some coffee today to make a video of me taking coffee to Adam. So we'll see if I earn a gift card or not.
Yeah.
See what happens.
As long as you are public, like they can view it, obviously, it should be fine.
Yeah, I got to remember what account I like linked it with or told like.
Oh, what you said your social was?
I think I put just my normal one. So, but I did it through my Olivia Ellen Media email. Yeah. So, but I didn't do it through
that
account.
It goes off of the account you give them.
Yeah. I'll have to double check that. But anyways, just thought that was interesting.
I know, very fun. So if you love caribou, you can join us on our ambassador program.
Yeah. Anyways, should we get into the bones of the episode?
The actual meat.
Yes.
Yeah, so basically, like, a while back, we did, like, what do people want? What do people want? And one of them was, like, honeymoon ideas, but with... Was it specified?
I don't think it's specified, but we kind of wanted to... Yeah, we wanted...
You were like, let's do one that's within the U.S. Because I feel like we've talked a lot about, like, where we want to travel, like, abroad.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the U.S. I found flights out of Aberdeen for $700 round trip into Athens, Greece in November.
Whoa.
That's so cheap.
That is so cheap. Out of Aberdeen?
Out of Aberdeen.
Wow.
I'm very tempted.
Yeah.
Solo birthday trip for JC? No. I want someone to go with me.
I was going to say, you do not do solo trips. I know. You'd get so bored. You'd have to make a friend.
I think I can do solo trips. The only time I've ever traveled
you wouldn't enjoy yourself as much, though.
Is when I'm going and meeting up with, like, a retreat. And then you have, like, a bunch of new friends. I don't travel well alone. I would be so bored.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I need someone to, like, take photos with me.
Yeah, you're going to take photos of me.
Lame. No, but I found these and I was like, I'm so tempted right now. That would be so fun.
That would be really cool. Would you... I mean, you obviously would have to, like, plan it all out, but you'd start in Athens, but wouldn't you want to go to, like, Santorini or, like, the island type of stuff?
I would probably do, like, 1 or 2 days of, like, historical things. And then I'd be, like, getting to the beach.
Yeah.
Pronto.
Take a little cruise. That's very
Yeah,
cool.
so basically these are, I think we have like 7 different places. Hopefully we didn't double up. We didn't check these.
We did not.
If we did, well, they're really great.
Great minds.
These are places in the U.S. we think would be fun.
Yeah, like we want to go
Either
there.
like honeymoon destinations or even just like a fun like couples trip.
Family trip, friends trip,
any
whatever.
type of trip.
We just think that you should go there.
Yes.
We think we should go there.
Should I start out?
Yeah.
Okay, so my first one, which I've been here a couple times, is Sedona, Arizona.
Okay.
Sedona is beautiful. I feel like I tried to have a little bit of everything on my list. Like, Sedona, you could just do, like, a relaxing, it can be very, like, spa, you can stay at, they have resorts there, obviously not all-inclusive, but they have some really cool resorts. They also have some really fun Airbnbs, like, if you're a hiker and you want to go, there's phenomenal hiking in Sedona. It's beautiful. The Red Rocks, the sunsets there, like, everything is so fun.
Yeah. I've never been to Arizona. I've been to the airport. That's it.
Yeah. I would definitely recommend going to Sedona. Brooke and I went there, like, just on a little girls' trip.
Yeah.
And it was so fun. Tom and Lincoln and I, when we, like, road tripped through the state to go to the Grand Canyon, we stopped there and did some hikes. Like, the kind of really famous one is, like, the Devil's Bridge hike. So if you're, like, an adventure-y couple, I think Arizona would be really fun.
Give you a little bit of relaxing, but also, that would be a good one. It just depends on when your honeymoon is, because you might not want to go if you got married in the summer. Yeah. Although most people around here don't go on their honeymoons right away if they get married in the summer.
But Sedona is further up in the mountains, so it's not as hot. So,
that's
like,
nice.
When I went in August, Phoenix was, like, 102, and when we got up to Sedona, it was, like hottest in the day was 80.
Oh, nice.
So
maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
And then, like, when we kept going further up and got into the Grand Canyon, it was, like, 70 in the middle of the day.
Oh, nice.
So Arizona has a lot of different areas. So if you go in January, Sedona could have snow.
Yeah.
But if you go in, I don't know, I'd say, like, fall and spring would be really good. Brooke and I went in February, and there was no snow. And we even got a few, like, nice pool days if it was a heated pool.
Yeah. One of our friends just went over Easter to Arizona. I guess I don't know exactly what part they went to, but she said that they went to, like, that chapel on the mountain that people like to, and that there was snow up there, and people were all, like, bundled up, and they were just in sweatshirts. You know.
Yeah, they do get snow, and that's always, like, so odd to me, because, like, obviously it's
more desert
it's
than
like
anything.
getting into the 80s and 90s in Phoenix already.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're having pool days and stuff. Yeah. Okay, my first place was Glacier National Park in Montana. Adam and I very badly want. Well, Adam grew up going to Montana every summer, and I very badly want to go to Montana, but specifically like Glacier National Park and see those lakes and the beautiful mountains and everything, and like Lake McDonald where it just like you can see all the colorful rocks through the water or whatever. So that's more of like if you're an adventurous, you like camping, get a cool cabin, go on hikes, stuff like that, but you can still have the water and the sun. And I hear Montana is like magical in the summer.
I also think that would be a very fun. I've like so many times I've almost gone on content retreats in Glacier.
Yeah. Glacier.
Water. Glacier, because there are some gorgeous wedding venues like on the foothills with the mountains in the background and stuff. So magical. Pretty.
Yeah. I mean, you're not swimming there probably, freezing, but freezing water, but
again, if you're adventure-y, I think that would be really fun.
Yeah.
Okay, my next one is Key Largo in Florida.
Key Largo.
Yes, it's down obviously in the Keys, the warmest parts of Florida.
It would feel like going I mean, it is tropical, but it would feel like
It's very tropical. I think, like, the little bit of research I did, there are actually some all-inclusives down in the Keys.
Nice.
So if you were really wanting to go that all-inclusive route and just kind of...
without the hassle of having to leave the country and have passports and customs and all that.
If you're either like, no, we want to stay in the States, whether it's cheaper, which I don't think that's always true.
No.
But if you're just wanting to stay in the States for convenience, or a passport, something like that, there's a lot of, like, really good all-inclusives down there, and it's known for, like, their beautiful water, like, bright blue water, and, like, there's one that even has, like, cute little cabanas. I was, like, looking up, I was like, oh, this looks so fun.
I tried to look up, like, bungalows over the water, but I mean,
I
Jamaica's
think
the
those are
closest we
mostly-
have.
Yeah.
And it's obviously Jamaica's not
Right.
part of the States, so.
Yes. But yeah, I think anywhere down in the Keys would be really fun.
Yeah.
But Key Largo just kept popping up on like places that you have to go if you
Yeah.
want to feel like you're in Mexico but not in Mexico kind of thing.
Okay, my next one is also a beach. It's called, the way that it's spelled, it looks like Alley's Beach. And basically it looks like Greece, but in Florida.
Oh.
So it's on 30A, nestled in the Florida Panhandle, pristine white sands and sparkling blue water, sits a seaside community where just miles down the road feels miles away from ordinary. So it's kind of like all the buildings are like white.
Oh, I'm gonna need to check this out in case I don't go to Greece.
Yeah, I was like, that looks gorgeous, and now I want to go. And of course,
so spell it out so people know.
Alys.
Alys.
Yeah.
So is this a resort or is this a town?
It's like a town.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Yeah. So we'll have to link it on our stories on the day that this comes out, maybe.
Some of the ones that we found that look really fun.
But it just looked really pretty, and people call it like a little part of Europe in Florida.
That'll tie in good to my next one too.
Okay.
So mine is called California's Little Italy.
Okay.
It's called Cantilena Island.
Oh, I think I have heard of that.
Yeah. So it's basically I'm not sure. I did not do I'm not sure if you can fly directly to the island.
Probably not.
Or if you just have to take a like ferry or a charter boat. But if you're in LA, they said it's like an hour and 40 minutes on a ferry ride to get out there.
That's not bad.
No. And they call it the Little Italy. It's so cute. You guys have to go. I'll maybe like link some photos or something. But
yeah.
It just after being in Italy a year ago, I
can't
believe it was already a year ago. It did give kind of like Amalfi Coast vibes. The houses are really colorful, like built into like the side hill of the mountains and stuff. And there's a lot of things where you can like go rent jet skis, rent boats, go snorkeling.
Yeah, I love that kind of stuff.
You can obviously, like, there are resorts and homes that you can stay on the island, or, like, a lot of people in LA will just, like, do day trips out there.
That'd be so fun.
Yeah, so if you're staying in LA, you could always just go do a day trip. I would probably be like, no, let's stay, like, the whole time out there. Or you could stay out there and be like, hey, let's go into LA for the day.
Yeah.
You could always switch it up.
Yeah.
But it looked so pretty. And I'm just like,
Yeah, that would be so easy because flying into LAX would obviously, they would have so many flights. And then if you just ferried over there.
Yeah, because I know in some of the videos I was watching, like, a lot of people on the ferry had, like, big old luggage. Like, they were going over there to stay for a while.
That's cool. No, I want to check that out.
Thinking about, so, like, a year ago I was in Venice.
Yeah.
And Ashlyn and I had our suitcases going down every set of stairs. Like, oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
I just think about that, and I'm like, I could have packed so much. I wore a lot of what I took, but I could have packed lighter.
Yeah.
And then there are dumb things that I didn't pack that I'm like, I really should have taken, like, a coat. Like, a trench coat. Did not take one of those. But it's fine.
Yeah. It looked like Lindy and them had nice weather the whole time they were there.
It looked beautiful. All the stuff I saw they posted. Yeah. It's so fun.
Okay, so then my last one that I had looked up is called Carmel by the Sea, and it's also in California. And it's just like a little beach town, essentially. I looked it up so that I could.
So this is like inland. It's not like an island.
Let me double check. Yeah, it doesn't say that it's like an island.
Okay.
It's a town. Carmel is California's one-stop shop for romance.
Ooh.
Oh, I didn't know that. But it just basically, it kind of gives Hawaii-esque vibes.
Oh, yeah.
With like the really lush green. I mean, it's not Hawaii. I've never been to Hawaii, but still. I just think it looks pretty.
Yeah. I didn't put that on my list because I know that...
It's pretty obvious.
I know that it's the United States. You don't have to have a passport to go there, but it is, like, really long flights.
And expensive
let's
flights.
Just stay, like, inland U.S.
Yeah.
Because, obviously, Hawaii would be on this list, you guys.
Yes. I'm not sure what part of California it is in, but it looks like, I don't know, more naturey, so probably closer to, like, San Diego or San Francisco or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it just looked pretty and fun. So
that would be good. I will say, like, I had a lot of fun when I went to San Diego last year. Like, the beaches were fun. I wish it would have been for longer, but considering I was there for like 24 hours.
Yeah.
But
before you got hurricaned out or whatever.
But it was still really fun. Okay, my last one is Moab, Utah.
Oh,
I like the National like Arches Park.
Yeah.
I think are like so iconic and so beautiful. I would love to go there. I feel like it's a little similar to Sedona in the Red Rock area, but it is they're very different too.
Yeah.
Moab is more like deserty, I feel like, and like the Red Rock.
And
where Sedona does have a lot of trees and too.
Oh yeah.
But Utah is also very diverse. Like they have like the salt flats, they have
mountains for skiing, they have a big old lake that everybody goes to.
Yeah, they have a lot of things. I've never been to Utah and I really want to go.
I've never been either.
There's like that wave canyon that everyone will take photos in, and it looks like you're in like a red rock wave. Like,
really?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't think so.
It's beautiful. I know that there are like a gazillion photographers in Utah, and so I feel like you just see a lot of Utah content.
Yeah.
Let me type it in here.
While you're looking that up, I'll say my honorable mention. Because actually this, I think maybe JC told me about this one. I don't know. Oh, yes, I have seen that. Yeah, that's really pretty.
It's so cool. I'll also post photos of this.
Yeah. If you're watching on YouTube, maybe I'll put these photos on the screen. If I feel up to it for
Oh, yeah. Are you talking about my little town?
Yeah, Holland, Michigan.
So it's not mine, you guys, but I really want to go there. Like, if I'm gone all of a sudden for 5 days in May and no one knows where I am, it's
the Tulip Festival.
Because I went to Tulip Festival in
it just like
Holland, Michigan.
Yeah, it just is like a little Dutch town kind of deal, and it just looks really pretty. But it's in the U.S. But you'd feel like you were going to the Tulip Festival. That's in wherever it is.
The oldest working windmill in the U.S.
Very cool.
I would. Well, it's not far from Grand Rapids, so you could fly decently. I feel like easy, like hop over for like a long weekend.
Yeah.
Maybe. I really want to go. I had that wedding that canceled.
Oh yeah.
I was like, free weekend. I should go.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. I just think it looks really cool. Obviously, I mean, we have so much you can see here in the States.
Yeah.
And I saw this reel where someone was like, Americans are just not well traveled. They don't know anything about, and then this guy stitched it, and he was like, European in America. Tell you why Americans don't travel anywhere else, because they have it all in the States. Like, so there's so much to see. He talked about how he'd been doing a week-long road trip and he hadn't even seen half of it, obviously.
Right.
And like just all the vast variety that we have.
Overlay America on Europe, like for them to travel countries is like we couldn't even be out of South Dakota.
Yeah. He was like, I can literally go from London to Paris in a day, or like be over in Scotland, whatever. Mm-hmm. He's like, I can't even drive through all of Texas in a day.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
It is crazy. I do think for as much as there are a lot of countries I would like to visit, I do think that we should spend more time like actually exploring the U.S.
Yeah.
Because there are states that I have not been to that I think would be really fun.
Yeah.
Which I've been to Oregon, but one of my old landlord, her and her family right now are in Oregon for a tulip festival.
Oh, nice.
And oh my gosh, the photos she posted were beautiful.
Yeah.
I just think tulip fields are so magical.
Yeah.
So pretty.
So pretty. Yeah. I have a cousin that lives in Oregon, and their stuff just always looks like so pretty.
Yeah. I think that it just depends on like what vibe of a honeymoon you're wanting.
Yeah.
Like, do you want just like a super chill, like kind of do nothing, lay on the beach, get some sun, like eat good food? Or are you like the adventure couple that really wants to go explore and hike and...
Yeah, what are you trying to get out of your honeymoon or your trip or whatever?
Think about what you want. I think all of these places were really fun options though.
Yeah, now I have the travel bug. Like, summer, come on.
I know.
Let's go on a trip.
Mine's like, how much can I get in before wedding season starts? And then, like, how much can I have booked in November so that I can be like, it's almost November.
Something to look forward to.
Yes.
Before going an editing hole.
Yes, exactly.
Unless you stay up on your editing, which is just going to be impossible with your schedule.
I think that most of the months I will. September is already scaring me. Other than
the
that.
September scaries.
Yeah. September scaries are real. If you're one of my September brides, I love you, but I have a lot of you.
There's too many of you.
I think is there 7? I think I counted.
You had a lot of
it's either 6
September
or 7
dates. Yeah.
It's
Because I was like,
crazy.
I don't have any in September, so I can second shoot for you. And then I was like, you have a lot.
Yeah, I'm so excited that you're second shooting for me.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun.
It's gonna be good. Cool. Well, if you guys are planning your honeymoon, let us know if you picked any of these destinations. Or if you're going somewhere else. We just love travel, so let us know.
So just let us know and live vicariously through you.
That's what, like, Olivia's, a bunch of her, like, family was all in Italy this last week, and I was like, I'm living through you guys.
I know, seriously.
I was the gelato.
I was so happy for them that they could all do that together, because that's, like, something that me and the cousins my age always wanted to do, and we never got to, so it's just, like, cool that they're doing it.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, good for you.
Awesome. Well, we will be back next week. Maybe we'll do a teleprompter episode.
Yeah.
Maybe we won't. You'll find out.
All right.
I'm going to work on my voice. Okay, bye.
Thank you for tuning in. Goodbye.